What's up, guys? I figured that I would tell a story to you guys while I'm doing my makeup, since I feel like people were more receptive last time when I told a story, a funny dating story. I think they're pretty funny because I done been through some shits. But sorry, I already started doing my face. I primed it with some e.l.f. poreless putty primer, and I'm just like putting a little bit of concealer on. I can't find my brush, so beauty blender it is. But I don't even know what story like to start off tell you guys. It's like so many stories, I just don't even know where to start because the way my luck is set up. But anyway, good news, I found my brush. Okay, but anyway, so this one dude, I forgot how I met him, because I'm telling you guys, like, I don't be dating or anything anymore because it's just like I'm tired of it, and I be trying to like work on my little business I'm getting started. So like, you know, I just don't date. So all these stories are like really old and dated. But okay, so anyway, I don't know or remember how I met this dude or where, but I did, and I should have, like, I was young. So, like, the first sign should have, like, kind of been to, like, oh, he wants to take me out. I have to go pick him up. Because, like, in what world is that cool? Like, but whatever. I went to go and pick this guy up. We went out somewhere to eat. Don't even remember where. Some, like, where, like, low-key. Local. Now, the date was actually, like, going okay. Okay. It wasn't going, like, great. Because I just remember him, like, not really talking about stuff for real. And, like, I hate going out on first dates with people and there's, like, no substance in the conversation or nothing, and you're both just kind of there awkwardly. But it wasn't going terrible. Like, it was okay. We chit-chatted a little bit about some BS and ate some food, whatever. Now, my mom always taught me, like, don't just be inviting people over your place, and don't just be, like, going over people's place, like, especially when you don't know them. Like, I don't know you, bro. You could be a killer for all I know. So he's like, I know you don't want to come in my place, but, like, maybe we could get something to drink after and just chill in the car. So I'm like, okay, I'm down for a drink, you know, whatever. So we go get a bottle after. So we grab the bottle and we sit out in front of his place, and we're just like drinking and, you know, we're talking and we smoked, whatever, you know, small talk. Well, after a while, that liquor done set in. Baby get to like way feeling himself. He's spilling everything, honey. And he's just like, you're so beautiful. I like you so much. Da-da-da-da-da. I want us to have a relationship. I want us to have a certain type of relationship. A certain type? And what type may that be, sir? So this guy proceeds to pull out his cell phone, right? Because this is going to be good, I'm sure. I think I'm going to try to do some type of smoky eye. But, like, nothing too extra. But anyway, so this guy pulls out his phone and he proceeds to go to his little videos, and he's showing me videos. And he's like, I want us to have this type of relationship. And he shows me this porn in his phone. And I was like, you know, it looked like, you know, some homemade stuff. It wasn't even the good stuff that was like, we're going to role play and, oh, delivery. And like, dude has his like dick in a box or something like that. Like, it wasn't even anything like that. It was like some homemade looking ratchet, raggedy trash. And I was like, who is this, you? And it was with like two other females in it. And he's like, yeah, that's me and my ex, and we used to have threesomes, and like, I want to do this. And he's like, I want to do this type of stuff with you. At this point, like, honey, I don't even know what to say or do. Like, my mouth is like kind of hanging open. And I was like, are you serious? Like, am I being punked? Bring out Ashton Kutcher, because I'm clearly being punked. I know this man didn't pull out his phone and show me porns of him and his ex, like, let's do this. Like, I'm gonna be like, ooh, that turns me on. I absolutely want to do that with you. Like, you don't even have a car, sir. Like, not to be like that, because, you know, I know the struggle is real. I struggled for everything that I had, but, like, I'm just saying, how dare you? How dare you, sir? You gotta be joking. You gotta be. So at this point, after he did that, I'm kind of, like, nervous. Like, dude is a weirdo. And, like, how am I about to abort mission and, like, get away from this dude? So I'm like, hey, well, that's cool. I had a good time, but I gotta go. And he's like, why? Why do you have to go already? Is it because of the video? Did I scare you? Like, please, like, don't go. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to go. And he, like, grabs my arm, like, don't go. And at this point, I'm kind of scared, and I always keep something, like, on me. And I had, like, grabbed my taser and was like, let me go. And he's like, I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry, I'll let you go. I'll call you. Like, please don't. So, like, dude actually does hit me back up. Like, immediately. He immediately hits me up. Like, when I got back home, he was texting me. And I'm just like, cause ignore. And he tried to reach out to me on a few social media platforms. And I was like, oh, seriously? I dodged a bullet, because dude is a complete and utter psychopath. Like, got issues. Like, why would you grab me like that and stuff? And why would you think that was okay to show me porn of you and your ex? Like, because that's weird. If I had porn with my ex, I'm not just going to be, like, on a date and then decide to have a drink with the person after and be like, hey. And be like, hey, you want to see my porn with my ex? Like, if I was a dude, I would be like, big what? Like, how dare you? People are, like, really weird. And this is why, like, I cannot with dating. Like, dating is just not my thing. And I cannot with dating. I actually had another guy. I'll tell you guys another, like, quick story while I'm finishing up. There was another guy that I used to see around, because he used to be kind of sort of like around where my mom used to stay. And I used to always see him around, and I'm like, he's pretty cute. He's short, but he's cute, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. And he had actually said something to me the one day. Now, I do remember where me and this guy went on a date at. Me and this guy, we ended up meeting up because he had a car, thank God. So I'm like, cool, we can meet up somewhere, because he's like, I want to take you out. So I was like, cool, great. Like, you know, you're the man. You decide, you know, somewhere cool to eat. So we ended up deciding on Abuelos. And I love Abuelos. Like, they have really good margaritas, I mean. But, so yeah, we go to Abuelos, and again, like, we're having drinks and stuff, and he's cool. And, you know, he was, like, really cute. Like I said, he was, like, short, but he was, like, I'm short, too. So, you know, some women be like, oh, I cannot date a short dude at all. Like, I'm not like that, because I'm short, too, sweetie. I'm 5'3". And we're drinking, we're having a good time at the restaurant, and I swear to God, you guys, I'm going to, like, learn my lesson. Well, I did learn my lesson, like, because I don't do this anymore. But I'm like, at the time, I'm gonna learn my lesson about chilling with dudes in their car afterwards and drinking, because where they do that at. Now, I told you, people, they know, like, I am not about to go in your house, whatever. And this guy, I remember, he stayed with his dad anyway. And he's like, just follow me, pull up, we'll park on the street or park in the parking lot. And I got a bottle of Remy VSOP in the car. So I was like, cool. You know, I'm younger. I liked to drink. Not so much now, because my body be like, girl, stop. But we have dinner. I follow him back to his dad's place to have a drink. So he ends up like hopping in the car with me. And, you know, he grabs the bottle out of his car. He hops in with me. And, you know, I didn't think nothing went bad at the restaurant. Like, he was pretty funny. And, you know, he was cute. And, you know, I'm not going to say, like, oh, I liked him, because I don't be liking nobody. Like, it takes me a while to get to like someone. Like, I don't just meet people and be like, oh my God, I like them so much. Like, no. You got to give me some time to like you. I be trying to fill people out and figure them out. But I thought he was cool. Like, I'm like, okay, he's cool. He doesn't seem like a psychopath. So, you know, when people get to drinking and you know, doing little recreational drugs, that's when the real them come out, okay? Like The Weeknd said, when I'm fucked up, that's the real me. Yeah, The Weeknd was right. Because you don't really be knowing how people are for real until they're fucked up. So, you know, when you're, you know, chilling with a guy or whatever, you know, a dude most of the time is going to try to shoot his shot. And us as women, like, when we really be wanting them to stop, we still try to keep it cute. You know, we're just like, oh, stop. You know, he's trying to like put his hand on my leg and do all that little extra stuff. And I'm just not into it. You know, I'm not. And I was like, stop, like, chill. And like, he kept forcing himself. Like, once I said no at least like 5 times or stop 5 times, this has turned into like a mini rape, sir. You are invading my personal space. You are mini raping me. Back the F up. Okay? So this lightweight started to take place. So, you know, at this point, he's just invading my personal space. I done said, stop. You're mini raping me. I like don't even like this. Like, I should never have to tell you no a million times. So, I don't know at what point of me saying no, stop, and him like seeing me get serious about stuff, where he figured like, she's feeling me. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna go full throttle. Like, YOLO, LeBron James. I'm all in. This fool pulls out his penis and lunges at me like trying to attack me like an animal in the wild, like how they just like go and jump on somebody like when they're ready to mate. Like, that's how he kind of jumped on me. And remind you, we're in my car. So he lunges at me and I shoved him like really hard. Like, you know, it was like an instinct. Like I shoved him. I shoved him so hard that his like the side of his head like hit the glass on my window in my car. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, the way his head hit that, I was like, oh my God. Like, I hope my glass isn't broke. But it wasn't. And I had like, you know, kind of like turned to my side at this point, and I had my foot up in the air and was like, get out, or I'm gonna kick you in your throat and make you get out. And he like is just sitting there with his stuff still out, like looking at me like the hell are you even looking at me like that for? Like, you know what you just did? So I end up like leaning over him with his stuff still out, because he's still got this stupid look on his face. Like, why are you looking like that? and you know what you did. So I open up the door and I'm like, get out. He gets out. You know, he didn't even say anything. He knew he was wrong. Or did he? Did he really know he was wrong? Because I go back home and not immediately, but like maybe a week later, he hits me up. And you know what? This guy actually called me back. And after the mini rape and everything, called me back and was like, maybe a week later, and was like, can I make it up to you? Let me make it up to you. No. But anyway, that was my little story. This is the finished look. I have to go out in the rain. I'm upset about it. Face is probably going to melt off. But, you know, it is what it is. Hope you guys have a good day. And I hope that everyone is majestic.